Today I'm going to talk about the Loewe basket bag. I'm operating on one brain cell. Hi friends! If you're new here, my name is Paula and I post videos on handbags, lifestyle hauls, sometimes travels, but generally just your day-to-day life. If that sounds like a cup of tea, please do consider subscribing to my channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, as always, thank you so much for coming back. So as I said, today we're going to talk about the Loewe basket bag. And for ease of reference, I'm going to divide this video into 4 parts. About the bag, why I got the bag, what fits in the bag, and whether it's worth considering. I will put the timestamps down below in the description box so you can go straight to the parts that you want to hear about and skip the ones that you don't. So today I thought I'd talk about this Loewe basket bag, which I've had for about a year now. I don't think I've featured this on my channel before, so I figured it's about time that I do. So the Loewe basket bag has been around for quite a while. I remember seeing this for the first time, I think in 2020 or 2021 in store. And at that time, I already wanted to get it. So in general, this style of bag comes in 3 sizes. This is the small one. There's a larger one, which is the medium, and then a smaller one with, I think, a drawstring that's already attached to it, and that's the mini. I do know that they have since come out with a lot of iterations of the raffia bag, but this certainly was the original one. So the Loewe basket bag is essentially comprised of 2 main materials. So I have calfskin leather as the handle and for the logo, and then the rest of it is made of raffia. The raffia leaves are grown, harvested, and sun-dried in Morocco, but the bag itself is hand-woven and made in Spain. Now up close, it looks like this. So you have the calfskin leather as top handle, which is adjustable. Same on this side. And then you have the logo right here. And then inside, it's just one open compartment with a Loewe leather tab inside. This is the small one. So its dimensions are 17 centimeters, 33 centimeters, and 13 centimeters. Now the handle drop is supposed to be at 20 centimeters, and the bag itself is supposed to weigh 255 grams. It is very lightweight. The small basket bag is supposed to be both a top handle bag and a shoulder bag. Personally, I can't imagine it being a shoulder bag. Maybe when, yeah. I mean, the strap is adjustable, but I feel like for this size, it's really best worn as a top handle. Now, why did I get a Loewe basket bag? To be perfectly honest, I wasn't sure why I liked it so much. My mom was like, it's just a rattan bag. And she's right. But I think the appeal of it was, it just looks so easygoing, essentially. Now, as I said earlier, this bag is usually just one open compartment. And that's fine if you're okay with your things being in a bag that's really quite open. But if you're not, what I found to be a great solution is having a Zoomoni bag organizer. And it is at this point that I wanted to thank Zoomoni for helping me ensure that all my things are secure whenever I use my Loewe basket bag. Zoomoni is a South Korean brand that was established in 2010, and everything is handcrafted and custom sewn. They have over 1,000 models for specific bags, and if you check their website, you can find bag organizers and accessories for almost all known luxury brands. I was so happy to see that they also carried things for VLLO, which is not as common as you would think. That says a lot about how extensive their offerings are. Their bag organizers come in both silk and felt, both of which are handcrafted, lightweight yet supportive, luxurious to the touch, and eco-conscious as well. They do follow international safety and quality standards, particularly those from the United States, Europe, and Japan. Beyond organizers, they also have lipstick and card pouches, rectangular pouches, square pouches, basically things that will make your life a lot easier when you tend to carry everything but the kitchen sink. They also have other care products. So they have base shapers, they have dust bags, and they do have strap wraps that can reduce daily friction for your bags. So let's get to what fits in this bag. It looks like that. So I have this mesh pouch with my passport and some cash, hair mist, this small Zoomoni lipstick pouch, which I use for my key and my key fob, eye drops, as always, my EpiPen. I do have 2 extra inserts from Zoomoni that I find to be very useful in terms of organizing my things. So they do have small pouches where you can put your lipstick, makeup, and other smaller things. And this one in particular has my lip balm, another lip balm, some Band-Aid, some medicine, Another medicine. And my lip and cheek tint. A pen. And then Zoomoni also has a bunch of like smaller organizers that you can put inside a bigger bag organizer, which I find to be, again, very useful if you want to be very compartmentalized about your things. So this one has pack of tissue and my card holder. So this particular bag organizer has 4 extra pockets, which you'll see here. And in the pockets, I have my hanko and my business cards. In another pocket, I have my battery pack and a cord. In another pocket, I have snacks. And then in the last pocket, I have my planner and a pack of mint. Now this one also came with an attached D-ring, which is where I attach my AirPods. So that's very convenient. But having this is actually very useful if you want to keep your phone secure. So if you do have a phone strap, you can also use this D-ring for that. Now, this is not a sponsored video by any means. Again, my channel is way too small for anything to be sponsored here. But I am so happy to have gotten a Zoomoni bag organizer for this bag, because one of the main hesitations that I've had using this bag is really the fact that it's quite open. So certainly having a bag organizer that has a zipper just adds to my peace of mind. If you're interested in getting anything from Zoomoni, I do have a discount code down below in the description box and somewhere here in the screen. It's Konnichiwa Paula. It is not case sensitive. You'll automatically get 20% off your orders. So should you consider getting a Loewe basket bag? For me personally, I feel like wanting a raffia bag is a specific kind of bag want. It's not everyone's cup of tea, I get that, particularly because the raffia parts cannot be fixed by Loewe if something happens to it, so you know that you do have to be very particular about caring for this bag. And I know for a lot of people, the fact that it's an open bag is also an issue. But for summer and even spring, I find that raffia bags are really just cute to have. And for that reason specifically, I think it's worth it. Personally for myself, but I do know that again, it's not everyone's cup of tea. I have no regrets. I love this bag. It's also the fact that it's from the Spirited Away collaboration. It's an added bonus to it. I've featured several bag reviews and I've been honest about recommending things if I feel like they're worth checking out. This one, it's all right. If you do want a rattan bag, a raffia bag, sure, you can certainly check it out. It's good for spring and summer, but you know, you do have to be mindful of the fact that you have to be careful with the material and it is an open bag. Again, for the openness of it, you do have a solution, which is a Zoomoni bag organizer, which can ensure that everything that you own and everything that you put in here is secure. So maybe there's that. For me personally, I love having the Loewe basket bag in my handbag collection. So that's it. If you have any questions about the bag that I showed you today, please do comment it down below and I'll try my best to get to them. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to my channel. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching and until next time. Bye!